Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel and welcome as well if this is your first visit here. We are Soulmates Twin Flames Tarot and we're excited to join you on your journey today as we're doing a timeless pick a card stack tarot reading for messages from your person, whether that's a divine masculine, divine feminine, twin flame, soulmate, or crush, or whoever else you consider to be your person. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your journey today. And remember, this is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it may resonate with you. So take from this reading what speaks to your soul and let the rest go. And if you're interested in looking at your personal journey with us, there's a link in the description below for that. This reading is timeless, so whenever you view this reading, it applies to you. Also, remember, as always, these general readings for the collective are for entertainment purposes. As you can see, there are 3 cards with moons on the top to choose from. Stack number 1 is Seed of the Heart and the Opalite moon. Seed of the Heart. Number 2, with nothing, there is everything. These are Rasooli paintings, by the way, Fredo and Rasooli, my favorite painter, and the Amethyst moon. Number 3, drop into your heart is the card for stack number 3, and the rose quartz moon. These are the 3 options for the pick a stack reading for messages from your person. Pick the one you feel most drawn to. Perhaps you're drawn to the image on the card or the moon on the card or both. Take your time and pause if you need to. And if you feel drawn to more than one pile, that's okay as well. So again, the opalite for stack number 1, the amethyst for stack number 2, and the rose quartz for stack number 3. Timestamps are below in the description so you can go directly to your reading. So take a moment to relax and release everything except what's happening in this moment. This time is for you. Let's begin your journey today. Hi everyone, this is the reading for those who chose stack number 1, which is the Seed of the Heart card and the Opalite moon. Remember, this is a general reading, so all of it may not resonate with everyone. Perhaps only part of it will. Just take in what resonates with you and release the rest to the universe. So again, we're looking at love messages from your person. And I have some tarot and oracle cards here, and then we'll look at some message cards and other oracle cards to see what your person wants to say to you directly. So the first card is Strength. It's a very nice card. And the 5 of Swords. And Temperance. And Commitment. And Moon Maiden. And Covenant. So the Strength card indicates that the connection between you and your person is still as strong as ever, and your person is aware of that as well, even though they've tested it and resisted it and perhaps even denied it. They're telling you that they did that because of their own fears and doubts that were created in the past, so from past relationships and other things. And they couldn't believe that something this strong and powerful was happening to them because it didn't make sense to them that it could be real. And Temperance tells us that you're further along on your spiritual path than your person is, and they have some healing work to do in order to catch up with you. And they're asking that you have some patience. And they know that's hard because you've already been so very patient during this whole process. But they need to do what they need to do to be on your same level. So the commitment card tells us that A true commitment is the responsibility of the heart, mind, body, and soul. And that's how this connection is. It connects at the heart, mind, body, and soul. This card tells us your person is considering long-term commitment with you, even if it may not seem possible to you at this time. And if it doesn't move forward to marriage, there is still this great promise of a very happy, long-term, and fulfilling romantic partnership with your person. Now, the Moon Maiden card talks to us about new ideas and new beginnings. So if there was a separation between you and your person, which is possible it was in this stack, there's now an opportunity for a new beginning and a fresh start. And even if you're currently with your person in a relationship, this card speaks of new beginnings in that your relationship is moving to a higher level, to the next stage, to the next level, and your connection with each other is deepening and strengthening. So this card is covenant and it says sacred contract. So this card's about a sacred contract between you and your person. And this is an ancient agreement between you. And since before you incarnated for this lifetime, well, actually, for many lifetimes, probably, all soulmates and twin flames have soul blueprints. And those blueprints intersect. And those intersection points defines their connection, their meeting time and place, and what challenges you will bring to each other for each lifetime as well. And if you'd like to know more about soul contracts, I'll put a link to one of our videos in the description that covers that topic. So this is the card you chose for your reading, stack number 1. And this card indicates something in your person is sprouting, a new energy. It's the seed of the heart. And like a plant, it needs the right conditions to grow healthy. It needs watering and nurturing, and it needs light. So your person says that they will be more nurturing and loving with you and towards you as you have always been towards them. This is looking very positive for what your person wants to say to you, stack number 1. But what I'd like to do now is use another oracle deck, Healing with the Angels, and see what else your person wants to say to you directly. See, stack number 1, what does their person want to say? Trust. So your person does want you to trust them. And they also want you to trust what's happening at this time. Since you do have a sacred contract with each other, perhaps this time of difficulty, if you're going through a time of difficulty or separation, is something that was written into your sacred contract so that you could both learn, grow, and evolve during this time of separation. They're also asking you to trust them and know that they are trying their best to grow and evolve into the person that they need to be so they can put forth the effort required to sustain and maintain this relationship with you. So now I'm going to use some other oracle cards. What messages do the angels have? Stack number 1, what messages from your person? Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And I feel like that's something that is coming as we move through time. I do feel your person is going to want to express themselves in terms of what they want and where they see this connection with you heading. And I feel that they want you to trust that those conversations are coming at the right time. What else does your person want to say? Stack number 1. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So we do remember that your person has asked you to be a little bit more patient with them, although you have been patient already. I do feel like they're asking you to continue on with the patience because it will be worth waiting for. Even if you're going through periods of difficulty right now or separation, trust in divine timing because there is a reason why things are unfolding the way that they are. And that's because you have this sacred contract and covenant with one another. We'll do one more of these. Stack number one. What does your person want to say to you? Stack number one. Release your ex. Time has come to clear your energy. So perhaps your person has been held back by some past issues, and I do feel that they are going to really work at releasing their ex from their energy field. Not that they want to be with their ex, but if they are having trust issues in terms of trusting the connection or denying the connection or not being able to move the connection forward, there's something from their past that is perhaps holding them a little bit stuck with you. But this shows that they're going through a period of spiritual growth, and they'll be doing what is required to get themselves into a place where they are spiritually capable of being able to be in this true soul connection with you. Let's do just one more. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So we already saw this with the commitment card. So this relationship between you and your person is moving towards that, even if it's taking a while. Everything does unfold in accordance with divine timing and the divine plan that the two of you set with each other before you were born. I did want to come back to this for a minute. I don't feel that your person is wanting their ex or considering their ex. It just really is more of what I call negative karmic fallout from some things that they experienced with that person in the past, and getting rid of that once and for all, so the two of you can truly embrace your connection and move forward towards commitment and engagement. Now we'll use some message cards to get some messages directly from your person. Trust. It is safe to trust this situation. Okay. So again, you can trust your person. You can trust your situation. Have faith in divine timing. See what else does person, for stack number 3, what does your person want to say? Well, a whole bunch of them popped out here. Boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed now. So when this person starts to come back into your life, it's important that you set some boundaries with them, that things need to unfold between the two of you, not quickly, but this came up as well. Take time to get to know each other. And this is about getting time to get to know each other through heart-to-heart conversations, okay? If you're already in a relationship with your person, it's still talking about having these heart-to-heart conversations and revealing yourself. It's like peeling all the layers from an onion and doing it slowly so that you can truly enjoy being transparent with one another and sharing that emotional intimacy. Because if you move too fast with that emotional intimacy, especially with someone who may have been vulnerable in the past, it can kind of like create a little bit of difficulty for them. And this is balance. And it says one person is giving too much in this relationship. And perhaps that was you. Perhaps you've been giving a lot to your person. And if you're in a period of separation, perhaps you're continuing to give to your person, although they're not there for you. So this is really talking about bringing things back into balance with one another and really each being equanimous, both giving and receiving, because that is how to keep balance and harmony in the relationship. And that, I feel, is something that will be defined as part of this new beginning, fresh start that you have. Even if you're already in a relationship and you're taking it to the next level, it's about setting boundaries and enforcing those boundaries and really being solid in terms of what you want and what you accept in terms of behavior and what you expect. So if someone's been in separation and they come back, you may want to express to them that, you know, we're going to take this slowly because I want to make sure that you're going to stay present in my life. The last card I have here that flew out says support. So perhaps this is a time when you may need to lean on friends or family for support if you're going through a difficult time and you're losing your patience. Okay, stack number 1. Thank you so much for watching your reading today. I really feel this is a very positive reading from your person. They are saying that they do plan on moving your connection forward, and they're just asking you to be a little bit more patient and to have trust in the connection, trust in the universe, and follow divine timing and take things slowly with one another so that they don't have another incident where they become fearful or try to deny or test the connection. Thank you all so much for watching your reading today, and thank you for sharing your journey with us. If you'd like some insight into your personal journey, we've listed a link below to get general readings in the description below. Also, we'd like to ask you to please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Have a great day, everyone. I will see you over in the reading for stack number 2. Hi everyone, welcome back, stack number 2. This is the reading for those who chose Within Nothing There Is Everything and the Amethyst Moon. Just a reminder, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone, or only part of it will. So just take from it what you can use and leave the rest. Or maybe you would like to consider a different pile. This reading is timeless, so whenever you view this reading, it applies to you, as there's no time limit on it. So again, we're looking at love messages from your person. And the first card is the Two of Cups and the Chariot reversed. And the Two of Swords. Making a choice, lost in space, there's a TV show, and closing door. Okay, so the Two of Cups tells us from the very first time you saw each other, there was something between you unlike anything either of you had felt before, and that the connection does go both ways. You may be ready to move on and groove with this connection, but the Chariot reverse tells us that your person needs to take it slow because they've been hurt before and they don't want to rush things. And they need to be sure of this connection. And the Two of Swords tells us they need to be sure if this connection is the real thing. They seem to know within their heart and soul it's the real thing, but in their mind, that's where the uncertainty comes from. And they spend a lot of time over analyzing it. And your person may actually spend a lot of time over analyzing many things in their life. So this is making a choice, and this is a fork in the road, and they need to make a decision regarding this connection and where it will go. And that's interesting because that is what the Two of Swords is also all about, making a choice and a fork in the road. They don't have all the answers right now, and it seems that that's what they're looking for, but they don't realize the answers will come from taking a path with you. They really need to trust their intuition and their feelings, not their mental chatter, and ask for a sign or two from the universe, and perhaps the universe will deliver those signs to give them some clarity so they can decide which path they want to take moving forward. But they definitely have to make a choice. They're at a crossroads. That's what they're telling you right now. This next card is Lost in Space, and this is about feeling lost and needing direction. So your person feels adrift right now, and they can't focus on the next steps to take with you. And they can get lost in space when they imagine being swallowed up in the uncertainty of the future, or reflect on how the past has been holding them captive, reminding them of mistakes they've made. So instead of taking it one day at a time and being in the present, your person's trying to envision their whole life before them. And that's keeping them stuck and fearful of making any choices or decisions. Now, this next card is Closing Door. And this is about endings and completion. But when one door closes, another opens. So let's see what the rest of the reading has to say. So here we have the card that you chose for your reading, which is Within Nothing There Is Everything. Something that you want is on its way to you. It may seem to be coming out of nowhere. There's no sign to give you hope, but it is coming to you anyway. And, it's spiritual law that you can't be denied the manifestation of your heart's desire. So trust and remain open to the tide of love rushing towards you. Okay, well, things just got a little bit more interesting. We're going to do some oracle and message cards, but before I do that, I just want to say that stack number 2, it seems that your person is a little bit on the fence about what to do, and they're definitely sending both myself and you mixed messages. So let's see what the oracle and message cards have to say. Well, what your person really wants to say to you through them. Okay, and we will use the Healing with the Angels oracle cards, and we have something that just popped out: Divine Guidance and Body Care. So really, this Divine Guidance card comes back to what we were saying here with the making a choice, that they really need to trust in the universe and trust their intuition and their feelings. If they listen to their divine guidance, they'd have no problem in choosing a path. But it's like they're trying to outthink everything and think things to analysis paralysis, right? So this is this is where they're stuck. So hopefully some divine guidance is coming for them that will help them figure out their direction and figure out what they need to do in order to make the right choice for them. And this body care card flew out as well. And that really is just the need for you and them, both of you, to actually be taking care of yourselves. If you've been through a period of difficulty or hard times with your person, or if you're currently in separation from them, or actually in this big, huge breakup, it's still important that you take care of yourself, that you take care of your body, that you take care of what you need for yourself, for your physical well-being, so that you don't get sick. And we just posted a video the other day called Twin Flame Sickness, and it's really about the sickness that occurs for many twin flames who are in periods of separation for their twin flame, or just the actual energy exchange between twin flames can cause some twin flame sickness. So I'll put a link to that in the description below. So let's go on to some other oracle cards, and we'll see what your twin flame wants to say to use stack number 2, or your person, not your twin flame, well, your person, your twin flame, your soulmate, your DM, your DF. What does your person, oh, that was this. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So this is saying that they would like to give their relationship a chance if they can work through a lot of their problems and issues. Okay, let's see what else the people upstairs want to channel about your person. What messages from your person are coming through? Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So perhaps your person grew up with a lot of family issues, and it wasn't a very stable, loving environment for them, and perhaps from that they've got some abandonment issues that's causing some of this inability to make a decision about which direction to take with you concerning this relationship. So if they can heal these family issues by using some divine guidance, this allows your relationship to have a fresh start and new beginning, and actually it gives it a lot more stability and a stronger foundation to grow and evolve. What messages? Wedding. This situation involves marriage. So it looks like your person is going to do some healing and give your relationship a chance and start making decisions to actually get to the place where your connection can move forward into a wedding, long-term commitment type of situation. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And I feel like that is something that can happen once your person gets out of this stalemate that they're in about what they're going to do. It looks like they will receive some divine guidance concerning what choices to make so that they can make that choice. Because even though they need to take some direction, it looks like they're going to do it. But we have to also remember that when a door closes, another one opens. So perhaps this is closing for your person, healing these family issues that have kept them stuck and kept them fearful and prevented them from being able to make choices to move forward with their life. And if they can close the door on these healing and family issues, then this gives your relationship an opportunity to succeed and be happy and harmonious. So now I'm going to use some message cards to see what your person wants to say. I've got several kind of messages cards combined here. Let's see what. Warning, don't dismiss the red flags here. Well, we're already aware of the red flags. We know what the red flags are, and they involve someone who has some family issues, that is afraid of moving too fast because they've been hurt in the past, and someone that needs to make decisions that seems to be stuck in a state of overthinking. Okay, so this one is addiction. An addiction is affecting this relationship. Now, this may not be an addiction to drugs or alcohol or anything else, although it is possible, okay? It could just be an addiction to this sense of being stuck and not being able to move forward, because that's addictive as well. I don't have to make a decision. I don't have to take responsibility. I don't have to take accountability for anything that I do or say, so I'm just going to stay in this place of stuckness and let that just be. Okay, so this is affecting your relationship. However, these other cards show that your person is going to work through these issues. The other card that flew out was wait. The timing is not right. And we know this because we're waiting for divine guidance. We're waiting for your person to actually get some divine guidance. We're going to do one more shuffle and see what messages come from your person. Stack number 2. I'll do one more shuffle to see what messages come from your person. I don't know how I feel. Well, we kind of know this as well at the moment because that your person is in this place of just really being stuck and not being able to make a decision. But again, it looks like they're going to work through. That's too many. I was just going for one more, although I said I was already finished. We're going to do one more to see. Stack number 2, what your person wants to say to you. Here and now, your true love is already part of your life. So I feel that your person, although they do have some issues and it's things that they really need to deal with and work through, and they are sending you these mixed messages, it looks like they really want to take ownership of what's happening and work through what is holding them back in terms of not just their relationship with you, but their life in general. And they really would like to give your relationship a chance, although it may take some time for it to get to that place. And there will be heart-to-heart conversations coming in the future with a very strong probability of a wedding once they can heal their family issues. Okay, stack number 2, thank you all so much for watching your reading today, and thank you for sharing your journey with us. If you'd like some insight into your personal journey, there's a link to get readings with us in the description below. Also, we ask that you take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Have a great day, everyone, and I will see you over in the reading for stack number 3. Hey everyone, welcome back. Stack number 3. This is your reading who chose Drop Into Your Heart card and the Rose Quartz Moon. Just a reminder, this is a general reading for the collective, so some of it may not resonate with everyone. So just take from it what you can use and leave the rest, or maybe you would like to consider a different pile. This reading is timeless, so whenever you view this reading, it applies to you as there's no time limit on it. So again, we are looking at love messages from your person. So I'm going to put some cards out. The 5 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, the King of Wands, the Beloved, or Beloved, Movement, and Skywriting. Okay, so the 5 of Cups. So your person really regrets ruining things between you, if they ruined things. They don't know why they did or said what they did or said, but at the time they felt they had to push this connection and you away. And even though there was no logical reason for it, okay? So this 8 of Cups, well, this looks like they ran away from you. So perhaps stack number 3, this reading can really relate to those in separation or who are broken up. And if this isn't you, you might want to pick one of the other stacks. They don't know why they became a runner because they haven't figured out yet what triggered them so strongly in what was happening between the two of you. Now, the King of Wands, this card is very interesting because this is a phoenix that rises from the ashes. So this symbolizes a rebirth and a renewal. And your person wants you to know they're working on themselves so they can work their way back to you if you're in separation. But if you're currently with your person in a relationship, this can mean your relationship will renew and take things to a deeper and more meaningful place, sort of like a rebirth, a fresh start of a new beginning. And the King of Wands is very action-oriented, so your person will be putting forth more effort with you. And these are peacock feathers, I just noticed, so which again are symbols of rebirth renewal, and good luck. Now, this is the Beloved card, and this card means the object of affection and acceptance. When the Beloved appears, it requires 100% of your time, or a lot of your time. So your person is telling you, stack number 3, they'll be spending more quality time with you. They won't just squeeze you into their schedule if this is what they've done in the past or even recently. They'll make more of a priority. They'll make you more of a priority in the coming weeks and months. This card has a lot of fire in it, very similar to the King of Wands. It's about action. And this movement card, it's an ostrich with a windmill and a little garden and a hot air balloon. That's just all very random. But this means that you're in a positive time moving forward. This is a time of positive forward momentum for you and for your person. And they're telling you that they are moving forward. It's a stage for new adventures with your person. And the King of Wands is very adventurous as well. So perhaps you'll be taking a trip with your person soon. And this card is very much about moving forward, releasing all fear, letting go, and moving forward with you and your connection. So the Skywriting card, this is about the fates. And that is something we can't change, fate. It's written in the sky, it's written in the heavens. And you have a destiny with your person, and your person is aware of it. They may not have expressed this to you through words, but they're aware there is a destiny between you when it comes to your connection. Now, the card you picked for this reading was Drop into Your Heart. And this card is telling you to really get into a quiet space and feel within your heart the connection to your person. They are doing the same, really feeling their connection to you. And they want to bring peace, harmony, balance, and understanding into your relationship. So this is looking like a really positive reading for you. Stack number 3, about your person and what they want to say to you. They're saying very nice things. But let's see what we can get from another stack of oracle cards. And this is Healing with the Angels oracle cards. What does stack number 3's person want to say to them? Focus. So I feel that this is about them focusing, returning their focus to you. Maybe their focus has been on work or family or other problems and issues that they're having to deal with in their life. And this does indicate, just very much as the Beloved card tells us, that they need to spend more time with you, and they're aware that they need to focus more on you and more on your relationship. Okay? Now we'll do another set of cards, and these are more angel messages. What message does stack number 3's person want to say to them? Well, we got a whole stack of them here. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And that's very true, because how can you love anybody else if you can't love yourself, as the great RuPaul says. So I feel like both you and your person need to put yourself first a little bit more than what you're doing. And because your self-love and your self-respect are very important both to you and to your person. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So this is about your connection, and it's at there. Your person is asking you to stay optimistic about them, about you, about the connection, and where that connection is going, because they are wanting this connection to work. They are wanting this connection to evolve. And that's what they're saying to you, to stay positive and to remain optimistic. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Now, if you're already in a relationship with your person, if you are currently in union with your soulmate or twin flame or your person or your crush or whatever, this is basic. You can still do this and just focus on positive energy and positive affirmations and positive prayers and positive visualizations to help your connection grow and evolve. Although it says calling in your soulmate, it's a soul connection, it's a soul partnership, it's a spiritual partnership. So this applies to all soulmates and twin flames as well. And let go of control issues. This says allow this situation to unfold naturally, and it will. It shows that it has fate and destiny attached to it. So there's no need to try to control it, either one of you. And they won't try to control it either. Because when we release control and surrender to the universe in these kind of spiritual partnerships, that's when the true magic starts to happen. You can't control what happens. We've seen many people try to control what happens through the readings that we've given them over the last 30 years that we've been doing these types of readings. And so it doesn't work. Let go, surrender to the universe, let go, let God, let the universe, let your angels, whatever it is for you, just let go of that need to control. But I also feel that your person is also saying that this situation, the connection between the two of you, is going to evolve and develop naturally and get to the place that it needs to be. What does, for stack number 3, what does their person want to say to them? You came closer than anyone. So your person is basically saying that you are closer to them than anyone ever has been before when it comes to a romantic partner. What does stack number 3's person want to say to them? Marriage. This relationship is moving towards a sacred union. That's fantastic. What else does person number 3, what else does stack number 3's person want to say to them? Chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. Yes, there's a great connection here. We have established this. And what else does stack number 3's person want to say to them? I feel so happy with you. So stack number 3, I feel that your person is sending you very positive messages of love. They are going to be spending more time with you. The relationship between the two of you is going to move forward. Any problems or issues you've had in the past when they may have become a runner, I feel like they have, or they will be figuring out what has triggered them. So because I don't feel like they want to run again. So they have to work through some issues, and they have to work on themselves. And the King of Wands tells us that because they are going to become the phoenix who rises from the ashes and actually start focusing more on you, focusing more on your relationship. There's a strong sense of fate and destiny involved in your connection here. And it does show that this connection with your person has a very strong opportunity to become long-lasting. Thank you all so much for watching your reading today, stack number 3, and thank you for sharing your journey with us. If you'd like some insight into your personal journey, there's a link to get readings with us in the description below. Also, we'd like to ask you to please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We send you blessings of peace, love, and light on your journey today. Have a great day, everyone.